Hello everybody! So we have question 33 here that takes 3 for loops that are within one another, and x, which is defined as 0, gets incremented and then prints the value. Also, the previous question is almost the same, but the indentation is left to the outermost for loop. So here I've increased the indentation amounts in this for loop, and we'll want to see the output. So if I have this code from question 31, the indentation is next to the outermost for loop, and you can see here I have a for loop from 0 to 3, and the step is 1. It has another nested loop in range 3, and another third nested loop in range 3. So this one is the same as the other range, because if you see here, if I try to find my range again, it takes a start, stop, and optionally takes a step. So I'll start from 0, end at 3, and I want to have a step as 1. So you see it's almost the same because the range 3 also means by default it starts from 0 and by default the step is 1. So if I don't give these as 0 and 1, it is the same as this one. But you should also know that the range takes a value from 0 to 3, which means that it will be 3, but 3 is not included. So it will be 0, 1, and 2. 3 is not included. The total number of steps will be 3. If I save and run this, I'm getting 27, which is correct because just by calculating it you'll know that it's 27. In nested for loops you can multiply it by 3, 3, and 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. So 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, and 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. So I also know that x is x plus 1. It starts with 0. 27 times 1 is just 27. So 27 will be printed here. I can even have this in the Python visualizer. If I visualize it and click forward 3 times, you'll see that I'm getting x. X starts from 0, I starts from 0, and j starts from 0. Next, k will start from 0. Next, it becomes 1 after k has its first iteration. Then, as you can see, k will keep going on 3 times. And after the third time, you'll see that we only created 2, not more than 2, because the range is 3, which means it will have the values 0, 1, and 2. So it cannot go to 3. And then j starts and goes through the range. You can also look more at the values of x and the different activities that are going on. And now j goes to not more than 2. In the end, I, j, and k all have the value of 2, and the value of x is 27. If I try to use the same indentation that the question has, now the indentation is just to this for loop, and if I save and run, it will return 9, 18, and 27. So now it is printing in this for loop. So it is printing 3 times for each for loop. So it is printing 9, 18, and 27. If I put an indentation here again, now in this for loop, so it will print 9 times because it is first printing 3 times and then it will print 6 times. So if I run this, I'm getting 9, but it is a step of 3. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27. So if I go to this indentation, if my indentation is here, my output will be different. But if I have an indentation one step behind this for loop, then it will give me an error. If I try to remove one indentation, it says that unindent does not match any outer indentation level. So over here, the indentation is wrong. So it has to align with this one or this one. Otherwise, it will still give me an error. So that was everything you needed to know about question 33. So I kept the indentation here, and it will give me some output. But if the indentation is in the middle of these for loops and not aligned with this for and this for, it will give you errors. So here's everything you need to know about question 33, and I hope this helps, and let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks!